Guys, I'm going to show you how the Freemason works in cahoots with real estate in the scheme of being privileged. If you're bowing down to this men fraternity or patriarchal, whatever they are, I don't think this is right for us. And they are swaying into using the LGBTQ organization. I know for a fact that this Filipino from San Francisco, LGBTQ, run this in cahoots with my ex-husband who is a bisexual gay who doesn't want to let me go. So Obama passing the same-sex law marriage way back in 2015. Because after he borrowed 4 trillions from China, the 4 trillions that Obama borrowed from China was being spent into military, Middle East war, stuff like that. And of course the black people, the black community, they were given the privilege and the prioritization during the Obama administration when he was in the position, sitting on a position in White House. So what he did is, like, before he left out of the White House, he's stepping out of the White House, he deliberately passed the same-sex law marriage because he knows the Knight of Columbus is right there. See, guys? Because he knows that Knight of Columbus and the brown people, the Native Americans, who has been oppressed for a long period of time, for generation to generation, Native people, indigenous people were being oppressed, and atrocity is so rampant, extremely deliberately done. Whoever, one thing I noticed in United States of America, whatever the race of the president, they were the race that given the priority. So if the president is an Italian, like JFK, is gone. But when the president is Irish, like Biden, is okay with Democrats and liberal gays. If the president is black, the black has been prioritized during his 2 terms in White House. I notice it's always the privileged one. Whenever there's a president running in a position for as a POTUS, they were the first one who get the benefit. The benefits is always onto them. The prioritization is always the race of whoever the president is. So now, after Obama administration went off from the White House, now these black people, the black community, I don't have anything against them, but they were given the chance, they were given the priority. But those brown people, they never had an opportunity. Most of the time it was black and white. So now I was surprised that brown people when they get a chance under this Irish administration, it's gone. No, because you know why? Because of the COVID-19 that they themselves funded even long time ago. American funded the Ukrainian laboratories. There's so many laboratories in America. They funded it. And now the Asian doesn't have any chance to elevate our lives because they are always been the priority. They get the benefit. Everything that a government can do to help them, they can have it in just one stroke of a pen. But with us, Asian, no. We have to endure and deal with it. Besides the Chinese, the Asian helped the economy of United States in 2008 under Obama administration. And now they're using the LGBTQ, which is not part of our culture. I don't have anything against them, but they cannot push their agenda into our nostrils. And then if we say no, they were gonna tell us that we are being discriminating them, we are racist. No, it's not, because LGBTQ is not a race, it's an ideology. We all know that. But the thing is, like, they are targeting everyone who posts them. It's like they are forcing everyone to believe whatever they believe. And if they don't, they are forcing us. They were going to use violence, harassment, sabotage, manipulation, discrimination, and they were going to tell us we are discriminating them. It's like a rape mentality, that if they don't want you, if you don't want their ideology, they were gonna use violence and force. It's not the way the world works to be, but it's the way it was. Nowadays, it was the way it was working, because these people are too much. They're being too much, and I don't understand how these people run the real estate in San Francisco platform, rent.com, Zillow, Trulia, Redmax, all the kinds of platform of real estate are all in California. And we all know that LGBTQ San Francisco, California ran the platform from the big tech company, the Silicon Valley. So basically, I highly suspected that they also run the human trafficking, brothel, sex trafficking, child exploitation in South Border. And then now, the identity theft by Unel de Guzman, the one who created I Love You virus, who also has the ability to steal the password from your email and credit cards. They can fund them. They can fund these people who came here illegally. And while we came here legally, and I pay a lawyer, and after I pay a lawyer, they started to harass us, to push us away. Why? Because they want to use the identity that we got. They want to use what we have for them. That is why the identity theft is so rampant, because the identity theft is run by LGBTQ. Look at Paige Thompson. He was the one. Paige Thompson is a transgender from Seattle, Washington, that stole the Capital One Bank. And I used the Capital One Bank before, but not anymore after they closed my bank account, because I get upset with LGBTQ transgender, and I was asking them, how in this world can you protect us from this identity theft? So basically, if these people just copy whatever, your face, your nose, your name, they will gonna ruin your life, because they are so envy with your identity that they cannot be. They don't even know how hard your life is, but they want to copy whatever good in you. But they don't want to copy whatever is bad that you experience from them. So basically, they are the serpents. The LGBTQ are the serpents doing this. All the chaos, all the hardship, it's because of all the identity theft, protected by the churches, protected by the media, protected by the government, protected by the community, protected by the school, by departments. It's about time. Enough for this. It's about time women and children stand for themselves, because they will gonna ruin everything from us, including our DNAs. They cannot be the woman that we are, even if they attempt the ovarian transplant. They cannot defy the mighty and power of God Almighty. They cannot. They are not God. They're just a replica of a persona of some other people that they are not. Because that's how the social media is brainwashing our next generation and us people, using a persona that we are not. Why can't they stop it? And I don't know if this is if they will gonna continue to bother me using identity theft, using stalking, gang stalking, violence that I experienced from New York, from San Francisco to Las Vegas to New York to Pennsylvania. It's all the same. It's an organized criminal running a human trafficking under the umbrella of real estate, of run by LGBTQ in San Francisco. So I don't know what kind of system is this, but all I know, this is not right, and I don't think this is fair for people who wanna do the right thing. They're giving us a hard time because they want my kids. They are not after me, they are after for my children. Because you know why? They make money out of my children if they can pimp my children. That's how it is. And I'm not surprised why were they being attacked. Because you know why? They abuse women and children using the law. You know what? When I go to the court of New York State, I talked to the lawyer, to the judge. I said I cannot pay the lawyer. I was only paid $9 at Outback in Old County in New York, in Long Island. $9 an hour. And you know what? I get a lawyer per minute. I get a lawyer per minute. How in this world that I'm paying a lawyer per minute when my salary is only $9 an hour? And I work 2 jobs. And you know what? The social worker and the harassment from neighbors, the threat, the banging my door, peeping on my doorstep, on the peeping hole in my doorstep, calling cops over and again, filing a police report. It doesn't matter because the judge and some corrupt government officials, it's not gonna end because they are targeting me because I'm speaking, because I am tired. The Filipino people, the LGBTQ Filipino from San Francisco to Las Vegas to New York, they never gonna stop. They will never gonna stop. As a matter of fact, they are in Texas right now. And you know what their scheme? Identity theft using the credit cards. Onel de Guzman is a Filipino. He created the I Love You virus because he wanted, and I was surprised upon it. It comes across in my YouTube channel, in my YouTube site, that Onel de Guzman was being hired by NSA, CIA, intelligence of United States. How in this world that a hacker criminal, the most notorious criminal hacker who can steal money from every one of us using identity theft and the password, using the email and the virus that he created, was being hired by NSA and CIA. I don't understand. I really don't understand. And now, all the banking cartels can say, the European banking cartels can, all they can say is send me a letter, sorry for my loss. Will they ever gonna pay me back whatever my loss? The time, the money, the atrocity, the pressure, the stress. Will they gonna pay me for that? No. It's an organized criminal group. Extremist terrorism of women by LGBTQ. And I don't understand these stupid women that they keep on bringing this LGBTQ in their protests for their rights. LGBTQ is not a woman. Just accept it. LGBTQ, transgender, even if they change their gender, their biological gender to surgical procedure, it doesn't change the truth. It doesn't change the truth that they are still a man. It's like it's nothing like they're just wearing a dress of a woman. It doesn't mean they're a woman. It's like it doesn't mean that you count the tail of a dog. It doesn't mean the tail has a five the dog has a 5 feet. So I really don't understand why some stupid women keep on bringing this LGBTQ in their rally, in their protest against this mafia of patriarchal abuse of these evil men running in politics, running the policy, the government, the media, and everything. I really don't understand why these women have to bring this LGBTQ in their protests, because they're not supposed to be there, because they're not women. We all know that. And that's it for now. And I'll keep you posted for whenever I get a chance. So thank you. Bye.